Hello traders, today we are talking to Matt. Matt and I have been working together now for just on 100 days, and I think it's fair enough to say when Matt first joined with me, he was struggling with his trading, jumping from strategy to strategy, trying out different things and really just spinning his wheels in the mud. 100 days on, Matt is now sending me very high quality trade setups that I'm prepared to risk my money on, and I'm also sending those trade setups through to my subscribers. And Matt is well and truly on his way to carving out an extremely successful trading career 100 days on. So guys, without any further ado, let's have a listen to Matt's journey from where he was to where he is now. Thank you very much. G'day Matt, how are you mate?
I'm all good, Darren. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thanks for your time. I appreciate this interview, mate, if you will, interview testimonial. Mate, before we start, for those traders out there who will probably come across and see this video at some stage, just give us a little bit of background about you. What do you do, who you are, and where are you from?
I'm Matt, based in the UK, paramedic by trade, and came across you, and it just was actually blown away by what you're offering, and everything resonated with me, having been down other routes and not really getting very far. This was my turning point.
Excellent. So just on that point, Matt, how was your trading? How would you describe, I guess, your trading prior to, as you say, joining up with me?
It was erratic, random, just all over the place, pinballing from one thing to another, and not learning anything properly. It was just a fruitless experience, really.
Yeah, spinning your wheels in the mud. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think I'm convinced, and I was certainly in that category as well. I stayed there for too long until I saw the light, so to speak. And I'm sure most traders kind of start off that way until they realise that's not working, and they've got to get better at it or quit, one of the two.
Yeah.
Matt, in your words, mate, how would you describe, or how do you find working with us together has helped you, not only with your trading, but also more importantly with you moving forward with your trading future?
It's just been a completely, brilliant experience. Right from the very start, you kept things really nice and simple.
Yeah.
And you layered things. We'd make sure you were completely 100% happy with my understanding of one layer before then you brought something else in, and it was just methodical and just built my confidence up as a result. It was just
confidence is king, isn't it, in this
all
game?
by just keeping things simple.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer. Like I think I said to you, everything I do so a 6-year-old could understand it, essentially.
Absolutely.
And if there's one industry or one aspect or profession, I should say, that people complicate things, it would have to be trading the global financial markets. They seem to think more is better. In fact, it's worse. So
and also I think there's always they want to introduce you to all these shiny new things, and you're never focused in on one thing.
Just information overload. You never know which way to point, which way to spend your time on.
And just as you say, as you said, you just end up spinning your wheel and not getting anywhere. So
I couldn't agree more, mate. Was there any, one aspect, or maybe more than one aspect of our association that you found was more valuable or more impact for you than others?
Having the regular sessions at a regular time.
Having that coaching where if you've got a question, where do you go to, right?
Yeah, that's right. So everything was answered straight away. I didn't, if I had any sort of questions or worries or doubts or whatever, you ironed them out straight away. And it was also creating that regular weekly session created not only accountability but also habit, and just consistency, I think, which is important as well. So I think, yeah, they were the standout things that have helped me progress.
Excellent.
Through your coaching and yeah.
How did you find? Because it's good to get feedback from clients, obviously. How did you find the overall process? I mean, the education component, and of course our weekly sessions together. Did you find that it flowed like in sequential order, and we didn't jump all over the place? It kind of one thing naturally led to the next, and so on and so on.
Yeah, I think that all the material, obviously that you've got as well. It just, one thing leads into another, and it's almost like once you spend a bit of time on one thing, you almost get a light bulb moment, or you get multiple light bulb moments as you move through. So it just flows, really. Yeah. The material, and also obviously the weekly practice.
Would it be fair to say, Matt, that you now have a far simplistic and I guess more clarity is probably a word around your trading right now? Like, it's just, you know exactly what to do, when to do it.
Yeah. It's almost, I'm almost thinking it's almost too simple, but but that's good, and that's what it needs to be, and that's what's proving effective as well. So it's completely the opposite of my previous experience, where some of these companies out there want to almost make it complicated or overcomplicate it to sell you more and more. Just basically taken away all the or pulled away all the layers of crap you don't need to know.
Yeah,
really.
Just get rid of the confusion. Yeah, clarity's king. Yeah.
And I know, even from the start, when you were talking about having virgin charts, that one simple thing.
Keep your charts clean.
And it just makes so much, especially from a beginner point of view. You want to start from that position, and you just get so much more clarity as a result of that.
If you can't see the price on the chart, you can't read the price action of the market. So, who knew? How, I'm interested to hear this, your perspective on this. How did you find the transition from being all over the shop, as most traders are, and I certainly was as well. And I know it's quite polar opposite what you do now as a professional trader, certainly a successful trader. There's no two ways about that. And I think we've been together about 100 days now, I think. So and I've said this to you personally, from my perspective, where you were and where you are now, it's just light years away from, where you started, which is fabulous. I think you've come such a long way in such a short period of time, where you can now confidently trade the global financial markets 100 days down the track. In fact, for those traders who are watching this, I'll let them know Matt is actually sending me setups that I risk my money on as well. And I send those setups through to my subscribers as well. That's how good Matt's going. We don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, Matt, but over 100 days. And that's not an uncommon story. Why? Because we keep things insanely simple here, over and over and over. Repetition is key. The question I did want to ask you, how did you find that transition from doing a lot, I guess, to virtually not doing much at all when it comes to trading? Because I know a lot of people struggle with that. It's like, I'm not doing enough. I should be taking 5 trades a day, not 2 a week or something. It's too boring.
Yeah, but boring is good. And I was finding, as I know you've said in the past as well, that trading was taking over, and to the point where I was looking at my phone. I don't do that with your system because it's all done on the laptop. I don't have the app on my phone at all. Nothing. No, and it's almost it's freeing. It's freeing completely. And I was finding I was going the other way with all the other experiences I've had in the past, and I was finding it was it was affecting my mental health as well. It wasn't healthy at all.
Yeah, it affects your family. It affects if it affects your mental health.
Yeah.
That has a flow-on effect. I know. I've been there. I'm not sure if I've told you this. I couldn't. It got to the stage for me way back in the day. I couldn't take my dog for a walk without taking my phone, checking my charts. That's ridiculous, you know. And that affected my relationship with my family, because all I could think about, I'd wake up in the middle of the night, my phone would be there. Just craziness, just insanity.
Yeah. Whereas how you operate, trading on the daily.
How much time per day would you spend looking at your charts, do you think, Matt?
Obviously, I do the looking at the charts as a homework thing and stuff like that. But if I was purely and simply just looking at the charts for my current trades and looking for potential other trades, probably half an hour to an hour max.
Yeah, me too. I'm around that 30 to 40 minutes per day at end of New York close. That's my trading day done and dusted.
Yeah.
There's either something on or it's not. And if there is something on, it's got to be A grade.
Yeah, I mean, this last week's been a classic example. It's been it's been a quiet week. And you have a quick cursory glance and move on.
That's because you know exactly what you're looking for. There's no confusion. Yeah,
and it's so liberating.
It is. I know, and I agree. Like I remember 10 years ago, it kind of was my light bulb moment. But I remember when it happened, I thought, man, this can't be how you do it. This is too easy. I got too much time now. You know, this is complete opposite to everyone's got that same story. Matt, just in finishing, mate. For those guys who are watching this and maybe they're on the fence or they're probably certainly struggling, no two ways about it, what would you say to them, buddy?
Oh, I'd say jump on board, get involved with being a Forex and yourself, Darren. I can't speak highly enough of you.
Thank you. It's very kind.
The way you operate, your professionalism. And you know, if people want to really bring their trading on, this is the way to do it.
Excellent.
It's brilliant, absolutely excellent.
Well, thank you, Matt. That's very kind, mate. Thank you.
No, I'm
not going to argue with you. And that's the other thing too. We do have a bit of fun along the way. We do have a bit of banter along the way. I literally,
I love it.
I look forward to the training sessions with the guys and yourself. It's just almost like a bunch of mates catching up, talking about how to trade the financial markets from my perspective. Anyway, it's a really good environment.
It's an ideal, great learning environment and great banter and absolutely brilliant.
All right, buddy, mate. Thank you for your time again. Appreciate it, and we'll catch up next week, mate, for sure.
Yeah, thanks, Darren.
Thanks, Matt. See you, buddy. Bye bye.